This is Virtuoso Lesson 171 with Bernard Kitchens on March 1, 2016. Let's begin with scales to octaves. Yep. Oh, I see.
Am I doing wrong?
I see. You actually added something new you haven't done before, and that's you did a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in your right hand. Good. Yeah, you readjust. Try again. Don't switch yet. Don't switch. Right hand should have been fourth finger right there.
Wait.
Because you were just at the octave. Yeah, just keep going, normal. Gotta get to the octave in 3 steps. Gotta get to the octave.
Oh, okay. So I need to be. No. Oh,
That's alright, no worries. Right? Yeah, you're missing your fourth finger again at the octave in the right hand. Yeah, you did it again. Just remember, when you get to the octave, imagine that you can have either a thumb or a fifth finger. So if you're on your thumb, you might want to imagine having a fifth finger there instead, and that'll correct it. Which finger there in the right hand? If that was your fifth finger at the octave, what finger would it be?
I can't hear you. You're cutting out.
Yeah, try again. Yeah, switch in the left.
Wait, then I go to thumb?
Second finger after thumb. Try it again. Start at the top. Just start at the top and come down. Thumb in the left. No. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 1. Thumb in the left. And now fourth finger in the right hand.
Wait,
Because we're at the octave. So it should be fourth fingers on the black note.
Wait, from where I say
So
that
you were
again.
at the octave. Go back to the octave right there with your thumb in the right hand. Both thumbs on yellow orange.
Wait. So we're trying to get to the thumb on the octave, right?
Yeah, you were just there. Go put your thumb on the octave.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit your thumb. Go ahead and hit it. On yellow orange.
Here.
No, on yellow orange. That's where you were. Both on. So now it's got to be fourth finger in the right hand.
Oh.
Yeah, try it again. Yeah, you're thinking too much. Try it again at the top and just go fast. There you go. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Just chalk that up to being an aberration.
Nope.
Now you switch too early again in the right hand. At the octave, you got to hit a fourth finger. Fourth finger right there in the right hand.
Okay, code 4. Okay, so I think I know that. See, crap. It's the only one I don't play.
Go again from the top. Start at the top. Start high and go low. One more octave up.
Wait, go up?
No, go down from the high position. Yep, right there. Third finger, because you got to get to the octave. You're trying to get to yellow.
Wait, on the
Go back up, and just come down. Okay, your thumb's at the octave, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one of those is theoretically a fifth finger. It would be your right hand, which would mean which finger comes next in the right hand.
Fourth.
Yeah, that's your thought process. Yep.
So.
So try it again. Can't be a fourth finger there because you got to get to your octave. You already did your fourth finger for that octave. Yep. There you go. Nice. All right, next one. octave. That's what you're missing. Right hand's normal. So it'd be third finger there. Third finger there. Good, next one. Nice. Good. Gotta have thumbs at the octave. Gotta play thumbs always together. Try again. Thumbs always play together on this one. Good. Let's run the arpeggios there from Red Violet, but drop down an octave. Good. Try again. So try to keep that rhythm going at the same pace. So you're getting your time and distance functions always the same. Yeah. drop down an octave? Nice. All right, good. So, you know, as I said last time, your arpeggios are looking better. And sometimes, you know, with the more precise you get on those, because it's so heavily oriented towards 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, it will create those aberrations in your scales. And that's what you were doing. You were just putting in those 1 2 3 1 2 3 patterns instead of alternating 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 patterns. And it just happens sometimes, and it doesn't really mean anything. It just happens. So anyway, let's go then. We're starting a new book, book 6, lesson 1, song 7. So if you just look at the top line of this, you can see that you're dealing with multiple different intervals. So what we're doing is we're taking everything we've done and expanding on it. So the bulk of the intervals you're going to play are thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths, but we're not going to limit it to that. We're going to say you can play anything now, and in combination. So if you look at like line 3, for example, we don't just have 2-note chords, we have 3-note chords, and many of them. But let's just look at that for a second. Let's look at line 3, so measure 5. If we go to, let's see, 1 2 3 4, the and of 3, so the 6th chord in, which has a 1 2 and a 5 fingering, the yellow, green, blue, green, and green chord. You see that one?
Yes.
Okay, what you're really evaluating that chord on is what's the distance between the top note and the bottom note? Well, it's a fifth. So that really dictates what your hand position is going to be. And then it's just a matter of whatever the internal note is, what is the best choice of finger to play that with. And then if we look at the next chord, again, the top and bottom note stayed the same, but now the middle note changed. And so we just drop a third finger on because it's equal between the first and fifth fingers. When we go to the next chord, we'll see that the top note changed. And now we have the distance of a sixth between the top note and the bottom note, which stretches out your hand. Well, that stretch of the hand then sort of dictates naturally which finger is going to play that internal interval. You see my point?
Yes.
So it's really a constantly shifting game of logic where you're evaluating the top and bottom notes and the interval that you have. And so you're getting used to seeing things like, for example, if we look at the first chord of measure 6, the top note and the bottom note are both line notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So line notes are always odd factors of, like, they're either thirds, fifths, sevenths in terms of the interval. So you just look at that and go, well, it's not it's not just one line apart, it's 2 lines, so that must be a fifth. If you look at the next note, that's a line to a space, the bottom to the top note, and it's pretty wide, so it's going to be a sixth. The next note is a space to a space from top to bottom, so that must be a fifth. And then the next one is a space to a line, so that must be a sixth. And on and on and on, and you're just evaluating it that way. So this is, in this particular song, what you're doing is you're rapidly switching. It's almost like switching hand positions, but ever so slightly, just moving and expanding up the keyboard. At least on that line, that's what you're doing. Not so much in other lines. So you're going to have intermixtures of things like this, where you'll have a constantly shifting progression. And then instances where, like on lines 1 and 2 of this song, you're in a set hand position for the entire line. So you get to see different things. But the point is, everything you've learned thus far is being brought to bear in terms of applied knowledge. And I don't expect you to get it all right up front. It's just a matter of we're going to wade into these waters and figure it out as we go. So let's start at the top. Get your first chord down. And I'm just telling you, it's 1 and 3, and it's a set hand position. We're not worried about the scales. We're not going to practice scales ahead of time like we have been in the previous, in book 5. We're just jumping in on any one of these songs. So let's just start playing and see what happens. Just drop your thumb down by 1. Nothing else moves. Uh-huh. One and 2 right there. Uh-huh. Keep going to 1 and 3. Cool, let's just do that again before we go on. Lines 1 and 2. What's that chord? Try it again, start it again. I want to see if you can get that transition without a hitch. Start again at the beginning. What's that chord right there? 1 and 2 to 1 and 2. Yeah.
1 and 2 to 1 and 2, okay.
Try it again. Second finger stayed the same.
Did it again.
Try it again. Then you shift it up again. Yeah, try it again.
Okay.
Now that thumb stays on that red violet all the way to the end of that line. Try it again. Good. Keep going. Go to the next chord of the next line. No shifting of hand position. There you go. Okay, now you're going to reposition to the next hand position. So you're dropping your thumb down to that yellow-green. Just moving your thumb down to yellow-green.
Wait, here?
Yep.
There.
Okay, so you got 1 and 3. And I want to just take this slow. Okay, go again. Keep going. Uh-huh. Keep going. Everything is set thus far. No hand position shift. And the next chord? No. Good. Stop right there. Start again with that 1 and 3 and go to right there where you were. So those 6 chords are all of set hand position. And then 1 and 3. 1, 3, 5.
Oh.
There you go. One more time. Those 6 chords. Go faster this time. Nope.
Jeez.
Just drop it in your second finger there.
Oh, okay. There, and there.
Yeah. And 1, 3. There you go. And again. Yep. Try it again. See if you can get no delays. Nice. One more time. Okay, stop right there on 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so the next chord, the bottom 2 notes are the same, but the 5th finger moves by 1. But when we do that, in essence, we're shifting a hand position ever so subtly. So move your 5th finger to the right by 1, and replace your 3rd finger with your 2nd finger. Just replace your 3rd finger with your 2nd finger. So there you go. That one little shift allowed you to potentially move up the scale. So hit that chord. And now just move your thumb up by 1. And then you just drop in your 4th finger for that next chord. So it's 1, 4, 5. You're already there. 1, 4, 5.
Oh.
Nope, don't move that 5th finger. 1, 4, 5.
Oh.
You're already there. That's it. Yep. Now, you're stretching out to the interval of a 6th again. So move your 5th finger up by 1, and your 3rd finger plays on that, and hit that chord. Now for that next chord, the top 2 notes stay the same. All you're doing is pulling your thumb up by 1. Nope, your thumb up by 1. Keep that 3rd and 5th finger where they were. Your thumb comes up by 1 to the blue violet.
Right there, right?
Yeah, hit it. 1, 3, 5. That's it. Now, the only note that changes is the top note, but again, so you're moving your 5th finger up by 1 in the scale, but you're dragging your 2nd finger over, so you're repositioning and playing that with a 1, 2, 5.
Oh, wait, so there?
Yeah, 1, 2, 5. And now the next chord is 1, 3, 5. The bottom and top note stayed the same. Play that 3rd finger on blue.
Like 3rd finger on blue?
Yeah, see, the previous chord was, the middle finger was on green, right? 2nd finger?
Yeah, this one, right?
No. Go back to the 4th chord of that measure.
Wait, 4th chord.
5th finger's
1, 2,
back.
5, right?
Yeah, yellow, green, 5th finger. Yellow, green. Nope, that's blue, green. The 4th chord of that measure, put your 5th finger on yellow, green.
5th finger
On yellow, green, which is a white note.
green.
There you go. You got a 2nd finger on green and a thumb on blue, violet. Okay, so the next chord after that, the bottom and top notes are the same. The only difference is the middle note, which is blue, with your 3rd finger. Okay, stay with that hand position. The next chord, you just move your thumb up. Don't move your hand. Just move your thumb to red, violet. And your 3rd finger stays the same, and now you're just playing your 4th finger where it already is. Hand stays the same on the next one. It's just 1, 3, 5. 5th finger is right where it was on yellow, green. Let's go back to stay with that hand position. Go back to the 4th chord of that measure. Nope, don't move your hand. Go back where you were.
4th chord.
Which is a thumb back on blue, violet. 2nd finger on green. Go back to that chord. 2nd finger on green. 2nd finger on green.
Green.
Yep, fourth chord. Hit that chord.
1, 2, 5. There.
Next chord. Because it's all a set hand position. Next chord. Hand does not move. Your thumb can move. And the next chord stays in the same hand position. Good. Let's go back again to that fourth chord of that measure.
There.
Hit that chord. So it's 1, 2, 5. Is that what you're playing?
Yes.
Okay. It's just that sometimes your hand is obscured from my sight. I can't always see. Okay, keep going. Good. Try those 4 chords again. See if you can do it faster.
Wait, no.
Start it again. 1, 2, 5. Start with the fourth chord.
There. Okay, there. There.
Just moving your thumb. It's the only thing to move. Yep, and again. So realize that your 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers are exactly the same. They don't move, right? For those 4 chords. The only thing that moved was your thumb. Good, much better. Let's do it again. One more time.
Shoot. Oh, skipped this. No, that's it. There.
Yeah, try again. Stop right there. Yep, stay right there. Hit that chord again. Okay, let's go to the next chord where the bottom 2 notes stay the same. You just switch from your 3rd finger to your 2nd finger on the middle note. And move your 5th finger up by 1. Just move your 5th finger up by 1. The bottom 2 notes stay the same. You're just switching to 1 and 2. You see that?
Yep. Because I went from here
to there. Stop right there. Now, let's go to the next line and just pull your thumb up to that green. And you're ready to start playing. Cool. Let's try line 3 again. Let's go back to start with the 2nd chord. Drop back down to that 1 and 3. Hit that 1 and 3. You just pick a note, your bottom note, top note, whatever you want to align you. Yep. All right, so let's play the first 6 notes and stop, because that we know that from before that's a set hand position. Keep going. Nothing changed. Hit that next one. Nothing. Let's do that again. Those first 6 notes. Good. One more time.
Nope. Skipped one.
And one more. Yeah, one more time. Nice. Okay, just move your 5th finger up. Move your second finger over on the middle note. Hit that next chord. Now you're just pulling your thumb up for the next chord. Hand position stays the same. Move your thumb up. Hit that next chord. 1, 4, 5. Yep. Now just move your fifth finger over by 1. And your third finger. So you're playing that with 1, 3, and 5. Okay. Now you just move your thumb up by 1. Nothing else moves. Just your thumb up by 1.
Oh, same note.
Now just move your fifth finger up by 1 to the yellow green. White note. Just move it. And then play that with a 1, 2, 5. Make sure you're playing it with 1, 2, 5. And now you got 4 chords in a row that are all the same hand position. Keep going.
There.
No, you moved too soon. You haven't switched that top note. It's staying exactly the same. You're on the fourth. Let's start with the fourth chord of that measure. 1, 2, 5.
So 1, 2, 5. And that would be this. No. Yeah,
Yes.
this one.
Yeah. And the next chord, it's just the middle note's different.
There.
Keep going. Only the thumb moves on this next one. Same hand position. Yep, start with the fourth chord again of that measure. You're looking, every chord you go, you're looking for what stayed the same and what changed. That should be your thought process. Good. One more time, those 4 chords. Go to the last chord, realizing what stayed the same and what's changing. The only thing that's changing is that top. Yep, and just play it with a 1, 2, 5. You got it with a 1, 2, 5? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay? Good. Let's try that line again. Go back to 1 and 3, second chord of the line. Just jump back down. 1 and 3. Jump.
Wait.
Look at your bottom note, which is yellow-green.
There.
Yep. Good. Start playing.
We're playing line 2.
Line 3, we're just starting with the second note in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Just yes. Keep going. Keep going. Move that top finger up by 1 and keep going. It's the only thing that's changed, right? Make it a 1, 2, 5. When you move that fifth finger over, drag your second finger along with it. So it's 1, 2, 5. So I want you to start that line again. Where the total goal, I want you to be able to, this is your total thought process. Your first 6 chords you're playing are all the same hand position, right? When you get to that last chord of the measure, you're moving your fifth finger up by 1 scale step and switching the internal note from a third finger to a second finger. I want you to see if you can get it in the flow without having to stop. And just move your fifth finger, go. And there you go. Hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. There you go. Good, good. And let's try that again. I just want you to throw yourself out there, even if it's the wrong note. Hit it. Good. Yes. Because you're getting over your inertia there, and that's what you want. Let's try that one more time. That was awesome. Okay, so now you've made that leap. The next chord is in the same hand position. All you're doing is bringing them up your thumb. So just move your thumb up by 1 and hit that chord. Good. So don't go on. Now I want you to start back at the beginning again and see if you can make it to that chord. Okay? Without stopping. So let's start again with that 1 and 3. Pull up your thumb. That's it. That's awesome. Now you're seeing it. Let's do that again. That was great. One, 4, and 5. Good. One more time. And then stop on that chord and hold it when you get there next time. Yeah. Good. Stop right there. Now, to get to that next chord, again, since your 5th finger's moving out by 1, move your 5th finger out and drag that 3rd finger along with it to hit that next chord. So your next 2 chords are in a set hand position. All it is your thumb is moving from one note to the next. Hit those 2 chords. Okay? Let's go back again from the beginning and see if you can make it to that point. Go to the next chord. You're just expanding out. And move your thumb for the next one. Just move your thumb. Good. Let's do it again. So the idea is you're getting used to seeing what's changing. Move that 5th finger. That's what's changing. The 5th finger. And move that thumb for the next one. Good. Let's go again. So again, anytime you see that the 5th finger is moving up, your clue is that when you move your 5th finger, you're stretching out the internal fingers, so you're kind of dragging a 2nd and 3rd finger along with it. That's just a thought process to develop. Stretching that 5th finger for the next one. And drag the internals.
Wait.
Yes, perfect. And then you're just moving your thumb. Good.
Wait, no.
I want you to try something for a second. Forget the song for a minute. Go back and play a set 5-finger red hand position. Put all your fingers down.
Okay.
No, just in your right hand, since we're dealing with the right hand. Hit those 5 notes at the same time. Good. Now expand to the octave with your 5th finger. What happened to your internal fingers? They shifted, right?
Yes.
That's the point. What you're doing here anytime you have a hand position that expands beyond the interval of a 5th, which essentially the interval of a 5th mimics a set 5-finger hand position. Anytime you go to a 6th or a larger interval, 6th, 7th octave, whatever it might be, you're pulling your 2, 3, and 4 fingers along with it because you're expanding your hand position. That's what I'm trying to impress upon you. So when you're reading this song, and anytime you notice that your 5th finger is pushing out by 1, you got to drag your internal fingers along with it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's all about contracted versus expanded hand positions. Only in this case, expanded may not mean the octave. It just means larger. Anything larger than a 5th is an expanded hand position. That's the idea to keep in mind. So let's try it again. Start back with that 1 and 3. And There's your expanded on the next one because you're moving your fifth finger. So you're dragging you just hit it and go. And drag your internals with it. There you go. Your fifth is expanded again. There you go. But you don't want to overexpand. You can't crowd. You're crowding. See that what you did with the three? If your fifth finger moves to that black note, the third black note, put your fifth finger on violet. It must mean that your third and fourth fingers are on the other two black notes, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the logic that you're thinking about. You never want to overcrowd where you're bunching up your fingers. The idea is you're always trying to create an even spread between your thumb and fifth finger. Whatever it is, your fingers will naturally fall evenly. Let's try it again from the beginning of there. That line, 1 and 3. Just realize what changed. All that changed was the top note. There you go. Just a subtle shift. Everything is subtle. There's no big jumps. When I say expanded by one step just means a slight shift of everything. Not dramatic. Keep going. 1, 4, 5. Look at where's your fourth finger right now? Stop right there. Don't move anything. You see how your third, fourth, and fifth fingers are too crowded?
Yeah.
So you overdid things. Go back again. Everything it's almost like you're hovering over the keys, and when you move that fifth finger, this time when you move the fifth finger, I want you to do it in slow motion, looking at your hand and seeing how you just drag your fingers barely. Yep. And now you're moving that fifth finger. And you're pulling that 3 and 4 along with it. Good. And now you're moving your thumb. Just move your thumb. Go ahead. Move your thumb and hit it.
I'm lost.
You're on the third chord.
There you go.
Now 1, 3, 5. Yeah, you overshot now.
Okay. So we were
1, 3, 5, third chord of the measure.
Third chord is
1, 3, 5.
There.
That next chord, you're just moving your fifth finger, and as you're moving your fifth finger, you're moving your 3 and 4 along with it parallel. No, you move too far. It's just one scale step.
Okay. So it goes from here.
Yes. Now you're just dropping your third finger because the top note stayed the same. So put your third finger down for that next chord. Now you're just moving your thumb. Nothing else moves. Nothing moves. You're just playing the notes beneath your fingers. And now you're moving your fifth finger out again, so everything sort of shifts with it. There you go. That's how you're looking at it. Let's go again. Nice. You're getting it. So you're moving that fifth finger. Everything slightly moves with it at the same time.
That's
The fifth finger stays the same, so nothing moves on this one.
This one, just the thumb.
Now your fifth finger's moving, so everything sort of shifts with it. And there you go. You got a 1, 3, 5. Now just your thumb moves, because it's the lowest note. It's the only thing that changed on that chord, the next one, to chord 3. Just move your thumb and play it. One scale step. No. Go back to the second chord of that measure. Your thumb is on blue-green, right? Play 1, 3, and 5. Just drop your 1, 3, and 5 fingers right now. There you go. From that chord to the next chord, the only thing that changed was the lowest note, which is your thumb. Yeah. Now the next chord, that fifth finger's changing, so you're slightly dragging the other. There you go. Fifth finger, thumb stay the same, so it's only the middle note that changed. Now the bottom note changes, which is your thumb. Uh-huh. And now that fifth finger moves again, so you're slightly dragging everything. There you go. It's looking better. Every once in a while, I think you're getting more hung up on the bottom note changing than the top note. Go again. There's your top note. Good. Everything stays the same. Uh-huh. 1, 4, 5. There's your fifth finger moving now again. Now it's just your thumb moving. Now your fifth finger. Now your middle finger is the only thing that changed. Now your thumb. Good. And now your finger. That looks so good. Let's do that one more time. That was awesome. Nope. Only one thing. Your top note didn't move.
Just my thumb moved.
That's
okay.
right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just your thumb.
So I move my thumb. Oh, 4 and 5. Mm-hmm. And then slowly.
Uh-huh. You got it. Hit it. Uh-huh. Yep. What's changing on the next one? Just the low note. Just the thumb. Top two notes stayed the same.
Okay, I did something wrong. I skipped ahead. Okay.
Okay.
So, middle. There.
Uh-huh. Now you're moving the top note, which means a slight shift. Uh-huh. Okay. There you go. Hit it.
Oh, okay.
Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Uh-huh.
Then there.
There you go. Good. No, you're not. No. Top note stayed the same.
Oh, I skipped.
I see.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Let's start again. Start again. Begin the line. Just your thumb.
There. Wait.
Your thumb stays the same. Just your top finger moves. Automatically move it up and drag your other fingers with it. Now just the bottom note moves. You're on the third chord. The only thing that moved was the bottom note. Your thumb. Look at the second chord and third chord. They're exactly the same except for the bottom note, right? You see that?
Wait, which chord are you on?
Where you're getting hung up on measure 6 consistently is the second and third chord. I want you to play those two chords. It's 1 3 5 1 3 5. The only difference is the thumb. Yeah. But that somehow you're getting fooled every time on that one where you're moving something else other than the thumb. It's just the bottom note that's changing. You see that? Between the second and third chord?
There. Yes. There. There.
Yeah. And again, I know that the fingers are marked on this page, but you don't really have to look at them. What I'm really wanting you to see is I'm wanting you absolutely to look at the notes and see if it's the top note or the bottom note. That's the most important thing. Did the top note or bottom note change? Because that tells you where your 1 and 5 are going to be. The middle notes, anything in between, if the bottom and top notes stay the same, it's much easier to solve the internal fingers. But the biggest thing is to pay attention to whether the top or bottom note is shifting. So let's try it again. Keep that in mind. Yep. Top note shift. Bottom note shift. Top note shift. Now they stay the same. Bottom note shift. Nope, nothing shifted. Top note was still the same from where it was before.
We're just here, right?
Yeah, but you already had yellow-green before, which means your fifth finger had already moved. Nope, you're on yellow-green.
Oh, gotcha.
You see?
I'm moving too fast.
You're moving too fast, yeah.
And this is the end.
Then it moves.
Okay.
But that was still better. Let's try it again. You're getting it. It looks good.
Top note. Nothing changes, right?
That's right. Good. There you go. That's what I'm looking for when I don't have to say anything and you got it. Let's try it a couple more times. I want you to really imprint this on your mind. That's good.
That's where I'm messing. There. Shift out there.
Good. Good. Nice. Let's try it from the beginning now. And just let's go straight through the song. No, but from the very beginning of the entire song. So go back to your thumb on green.
Oops.
It's all good. So again, you're still watching what shifts, even though this is all set hand position. So 1 and 3 start. Just put your fingers on 1 and 3 and start playing. There's nothing else to solve other than the first notes.
Wait, we're here, right?
Thumb on green. The very measure 1. Green is a black note.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Okay.
Start playing. What's that chord?
There. No.
Keep going. Good. Keep going.
Then what is that? Oh, that's.
You're still in the same hand position. Now you jump.
There it is. So it's. Nope. Let's jump too soon. There. There.
Keep going. thumb, if you go to the next line, is still on green. But look at your top note. It's expanded up to blue-violet, and you drag your internals with it. So you got 1, 3, 5. Okay, hit that chord. Now it's telling you to contract back into the hand position of a fifth. And so move your, okay, now your internals, we'll play it from there. Uh-huh. Now all you gotta do is move your thumb. Move your thumb back up for that next chord. And there's your thumb. Move your thumb back up for the next chord. To that green. And then expand out.
Right there, right?
Uh-huh. Expand out. There you go. Now contract back in. To 1 and 2. Stop right there. Hold that thumb. Put your third finger over top of the thumb like a scale move. We've done this before, but it's been a while. Third finger on blue-violet, fifth finger on green, and hit that chord. And now you just changed hand positions through that sleight of hand, and you're already where you need to be for that next chord. 1, 2, and 5. You're already there. Uh-huh. And now you just play that next chord with a 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Now just reach out and grab this next chord without moving your whole hand. 1, 2, 3. All black notes. Every other black note. So thumb, second finger, third finger's right where it needs to be on blue-green. And hit that chord. There you go. That's it. So the hard part was up in front. Just that third line was all that was really difficult about this song. The rest of it is just a few little things that you're piecing together. But you see that in this one song, we tied together like that scale move that we just did at the end of the next to last line. That was from Book 5, Lesson 3, where we did stuff like that, dealing with thirds, hand over hand. You're doing expansion and contraction work. You're shifting hand positions from one location to the other. And then on line 3, you're doing this constantly morphing hand position. And that's how it works. So let's leave it at that for today. That was really, really good. Lesson 171 with Bernard Kitchens on March 1, 2016.